Hello and welcome to this week's vlog from Maddisons. Well, of course, it's very uncertain times at the moment, isn't there? There's lots of unease caused by the Brexit uncertainty, and that's been going on for a good few years now. So as a property investor, you might be thinking that now is not the right time to invest. So I want to give you my top tips if you are thinking of investing. Often when a market is low, that's actually when you can make really, really good returns and can consolidate your position or purchase new properties. So my top tips, well, first of all, always buy in an area where the schools are important. If you want to rent a property out, and certainly in an area like Tunbridge Wells where we have a grammar school system, you'll find that families are very, very keen to live near to the grammar school or pay a good rent just to get their child in, and then they'll look to buy afterwards. So that can be a really, really good, wise move to invest where there's good schools. Have a look at the high street. Are there lots of units empty? Or is it an area where you can sense the really good little chain stores are coming in, those independent boutique retailers, and that might be a good sign there's really good money in the area. You need to have a good team of professionals around you. Certainly an accountant can give you lots of great tax advice. A good letting agent should be able to give you advice on where to go and how to keep your costs down, and can offer things like insurance to guarantee if you have void periods when your property isn't let that you do get a return. And also a good lawyer, they'll obviously get the deal through for you nice and quickly, which means that there's hopefully minimal stress out there. Do have a plan. Is this a short-term measure that you're looking at, or is it a longer term? Do you want to hold for a little while, or just get in quick and see if you can make a fast return? Because that will influence where you buy. Some areas still see good capital growth in these times. If you look at the sightlines along, for example, HS2, those areas have had a really good capital appreciation. So if you bought there for a short to medium term, you've certainly done very well and had a good rental along the way as well. Excuse me. So my thoughts there on what you can do just to make sure that you have a good, sensible plan if you are thinking of investing in property and in these difficult times. Well, Purple Bricks, they are finding that sellers are also nervous of these difficult times. Now, Purple Bricks' model is all around paying your fee up front, and they get that at the moment sellers don't really like doing that. There's no certainty that they'll sell. You see lots of properties being withdrawn. So looks like Purple Bricks are going to introduce a fee that is payable upon completion, so no upfront fee. So that'll be a really interesting one to watch. It will be more expensive than their upfront fee that you pay, but probably still not as expensive as a high street model. So still lots of differences there between what you get between those two. Well, of course, everyone's probably talking about the return of Peaky Blinders last week. So I thought you might like to see a property that Rightmove have listed for sale. And it forms the basis of Thomas Shelby's Warwickshire Pile. You see quite a lot of filming there, very, very stately property. Arley Hall in Cheshire is on the market for £575,000. It's a little 4-bedroom mews house, but it's got the iconic courtyard, which is where a lot of filming does do. It's supposed to be part of Arrow House, Tommy Shelby's country pile. It's a grade 2 listed property, and it was built, they think, between 1832 and 1845. And if you head to the Rightmove blog, there's lots of interesting insights from the current owner talking about watching filming. A lot of filming goes on through the night, evidently, which he says is quite a spectacle to watch. So do head over to the Rightmove blog. We'll pop a link to it on our website, and you can see more about that particular property. Well, we've had a busy old bank holiday weekend. Wasn't the weather glorious? But the phones were certainly ringing here because we launched 3 very popular properties. The first one on Warwick Park, a really iconic 1970s architecturally designed property offers in excess of 1.2 million, set on obviously a very, very strong road in a very large plot, and with lots of potential to improve and extend, and with the most wonderful views across the town. That one is proving very popular. We also launched a lovely 4-bedroom property on Royal Chase, another town centre property more on the western side of the town, a beautiful road, certainly on a par with Warwick Park. And this property in particular has a great option to be extended, subject to all those necessary consents, but it's got a really good sized plot, so it could take an extension and well worth a look, that one. And then the other one, Molyneux Park Gardens, so not far from Royal Chase, up the top of Molyneux Park Road, a little kind of mews house setback, 3 bedrooms on a guide of £895,000. And sorry, the Royal Chase one is on at a guide of 1.25 million. So they're all nice little properties in the town, all proving very, very popular. Do give us a call if they're of interest. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.